So good day. Right, this is Joseph Samuel, SAFOREX Academy, and today's video we're going to deal with trading views on devices. How do you trade view on devices? This is the software, or this is the app trading view. Okay, as you can see, this is the interface. And how do you get? Just go to your Play Store and download the trading view app. After that, you can log in with your Gmail. It will bring you here. So once you open it, you will see this on this down part here. You will see various things like this watch list. This is watch list. This is chart where I am currently. This is explore. This is community where you see other traders and other information. Then this is your menu whereby you see several things. All right. Why? If you check this place, you are seeing XAUUSD is possible where you'll be selecting the charts you actually want to see. We'll explore them one after the other. This place where you see 1D is actually your daily time frame, your time frames, right? Your time frames. Why? Sorry. Okay, so all right, so why this place is where you have your this place is where we have several of your tools. Okay, all right, and this place too we have what do we have there? Okay, your indicators and the likes, right? Okay, then if I scroll, that means I'm trying to scroll this other part, like this place like this. I want to scroll it right down to the front, right? So if I scroll like this, you see other tools, right? You see other tools. This is idea. If you want to save, this is where you save your chart. This is where you save your chart, this place. Okay, so now let's take a quick explore. And then also this right hand side, or this left hand side rather, you have different tools here. Starting from here, you have different tools down to this place, you have different tools. All right, so each of these tools, the ones here, they are my favorite. All right, all these ones here, they are my favorites. From here to here, they are my favorite. So I can remove them and I can add them by coming to this place, this pencil area. This pencil area, once you click this pencil area, you will see different ones, right? So you can see them. You have measure, you have zoom, you have eraser, so you can see different tools. Right now you can see here you have trend line, you have info line. So at this place that I put star means that they are my favorites. They are the ones I use most often. So if you see that this trend line is meant for you to draw trend lines, information lines, horizontal line, this long position, so you want to show direction of where you intend the market to go. This rectangle, this is, and all of them like that. You keep strolling down, you will see them as many as they are, right? As many as they are. So just try and explore them, explore different ones. So this is all the patterns, chart and the likes. So you can explore them. You can explore as multiple as you feel like, right? Just play with the tools. Meanwhile, let's go and just explore the basic one so that you can know how it looks like. So though this is XAUUSD, we have this on markout. We are intending, we are trading. Gold is actually bearish from our point of view. So let me just delete this so that I can know I had all of those things back later on. Meanwhile, permit me to leave these trend lines on it. So this, I'll start with these two. The first two at the top. Okay, that's these two, right? So this two is, you can see once I draw it, it told me that move cursor to start point. That means where do I want to draw to? So possible I want to draw here. at this point, so I'll just move it and now tap and drag. Okay, so once I tap and drag, I can leave it. I can double tap. You say tap to finish up. You can see at the top it's telling you what I'm reading. This is what I'm reading here. This is why I told me to first do this, then now it's telling me to tap to finish up. Alright, so if I tap, I'll finish up the line. So now I can move it to wherever I feel like moving it to. Possible I want to move it here. Alright, so once I move it there, I can add text to it. Okay, and how do I add text to it? You can see once you double tap it, I can click and type my text. Possible I want to say let me just say one day horizontal line, based on whatever you are marking, right? Sorry, yeah, horizontal line. So let me just be, so I can change the color. I can say where do I want it to be. Possible it should be in the center, or should be at the bottom, or should be at the top. Anywhere you want it to be, left, right, whatever. You can change the color. You can make it bold. You can change the color by clicking on the color button, right? You can, whatever you feel like you want to do with it, whatever you feel like it's necessary for you to do with it. Okay, then you can click OK. So this is it, and you have the text as one day horizontal line, right? That's the text for that. Okay, so the next one I'll move to is this part 2. So I can click out and say, if I click on this part 2, this part 2 is meant for sketch. So I can just as well dab, just be double tapping at every time you are currently, maybe you want to move like this, right? So I'm drawing a, so once I reach that point, I double tap again. Once I reach the next point, I double tap on it again and move in my direction. Once I reach that point again, I double tap on it again and move again in my direction. Once I do again, I move and double tap in my direction. So till I feel like I'm comfortable, I'll now double tap finish and just leave it. So it will now it will stop reading shape. So I can readjust. I can move the whole thing based on whatever I feel like moving. So that is part 2. So I'm deleting it. Then you have this rectangle tool. Is meant to mark out boxes, zones, right? Maybe I want to mark out an imbalance or any fair value gap or a zone that I feel like price will react to, right? So for instance, let me just say I just mark here. Okay, so same way too, I will double tap on it and drag. You double tap and drag. So then once I'm done with finishing, I double tap on it again, and that is also so I'll tap on it again. At the end it will finish. So I can expand it, I can move it to wherever I feel like moving it to. So I can move it. The once you double tap on it, it will just be moving to wherever you feel like you want to move it to, right? So you can write text on it as well too. So if I double tap on it too, it will bring out the text button, right? So I can also write text on it. Possible I just want to say order block, let me just say 1 hour, right? So I can just write it. So now you can see now that the other block is at the top of it, because if I move it down here, you can see that the other blocks are at the top of it. But I want to be inside of it, I'll just double tap on it and come to the style or the coordinate, style, test, or the test test alignment. Then I put it inside. When I put it inside, I can click OK. You see that has gone inside of that place. Alright, so that is what that does. Then the next one is your short tool. So let me delete this guy. So the next one is your short tool. That means your measurement tool, because it was, let me delete this guy too. So the short tool shows you the direction, right? That's positions that I want price to go. For instance, now we have expected that price should sell from this zone that I actually mark out on gold, right? And I want it to get to a certain area. I just want to show that, okay, this is my bias for gold, right, for now. So once I put it at that point, I just tap. Once I tap once, it will show me the red part here is showing you the stop loss area, while the green part is showing you the take profit area, means where you expect price to reach. All right, while the line between them shows you the entry point. So I can readjust based on the fact that your stop loss must not be as small as your take profit. I've always say it several times, it must not be bigger than your take profit. So that means what this is meaning, that I'm saying that gold, though, I want to enter from here, and my stop loss is at this point 3495.894, right? While my entry is at this midpoint, okay, or this line. Then I'm targeting this low of 3185.673. So that is what the short does for you, right? So basically you can just explore all of them, all the other ones like that, right? You can just explore all of them. So then the long, this is the long is here. That's the short shows for buy, the short shows for sell, while the long shows for buy. So that means in this part, I'm already saying that I want to sell gold, right? That's what that indication means. So why for long, this is long here, this is long here. So I can click on the long part, then I can say, okay, I want to buy from here. I just do a single tap too, it shows it up. Then you can drag and extend based on what you want to do, right? So that means I'm expecting that price will come. Price will come here and then buy to the top, okay, and buy to that point. This is my entry, this is my stop loss, and this is my take profit, is that green part, right? So that is what those ones does, okay? Then another basic tool you might need somewhere is the test tool. This T part, the row T, this T, that's your test tool, right? So I can use it also to mark out to T. So it told me add test. Once I do single test, I can say Tradingview tutorial. So I can move it also to wherever I want. I can change the color too. You can see at the top here, whenever you click anything, at the top is where to always give you the settings. All right, the settings. So here's the color, here's the size, which is that 20. Then you can also delete and do any alignment you feel like doing. All right, so then the next tool I will deal with is possible I want to save my chart. So like initially I said that you can go here, right? If you see this place, if you check this place, that is your something. So if I click on it like this, it just give me 3 something. Here you save the chart, you can share the chart, right? Then you can share the link to the chart. Possibly you want people to come and view it later on Tradingview, using the Tradingview app. So save the chart. If I do the save the chart, it will download on my phone. So you can see the notification on the bottom. The screenshot was saved on your device. So if I open it, it saves on my device already, right? So the next thing I think let me deal with is, okay, perhaps I want to do the so the watch list. Let me just explain. I click on the watch list here, it shows me different symbols of currencies and pairs we have, right? So I can click on the add symbol to add whichever one I'm not seeing on my chart currently, right? So possibly I just want to add okay, Nasdaq is even already here. Okay, let me just say I want to add BTC USDT. So it's already bringing me here, so I can just add it to my watch list here. So BTC is already added to my watch list. So if I come here, I'll see BTC USD. So if I click on BTC USD, it will take me straight to chart here. Alright, so this is BTC USD already. Now I said earlier that you can switch between different something at this place, different currency pair from here. You now is writing here BTC USD. Initially it was writing XAUUSD, right? So this is BTC USD. BTC USD is bullish on the 1 day time frame. From this 100,000 it has just been going upward, right? So I can do different of those alignment, right? So I can switch if I move like this, you can see the way it's moving on the screen, right? So it tells me that okay, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm expecting, right? So if I stop on Euro JPY, it will automatically load Euro JPY for me on daily time frame. Okay, but only Euro JPY for me on daily time frame. So these are things I've done before. Market structure. All right, so GBPUSD, it will load it for you too. If I can move to another one, Nasdaq. Okay, this all GBPUSD. I can move to Nasdaq. So based on what you want to do, just scroll. Then we'll come back to time frame tool. You can choose the time frame possible. I want 5-minute time frame. It will load the chart for 5 minutes time frame. Then I can use my two ends to widen my screen and enhance it. If I want to see the chart better, right? I can just switch it. Sorry. You can use your hand to just play around with the screen to see whatever size you want to see, how you want to see the chart effectively. So you can see it. This is currently, right? So Nasdaq is on 5 minutes time frame, is actually showing a bearish momentum coming to a zone, but don't forget that overall trend is what you need to first check in any chart before you follow lower time frame to be in alignment. Otherwise you'll just be doing counter trades, right? So next thing, now let me go to daily time frame. Now for free versions, you cannot replay on what is it called? Let me delete this, guys. Yeah, you can't you cannot replay on lower time frames, right? You can't replay on lower time frames. The only thing you can play on is on higher time frames, right? So you can only replay on higher time frames. So I'll scroll here. So alright, so okay, sorry, let me just deal with replay first. So when I click, let me show you where I clicked on. When I clicked here, alright, so you're going to see different other tools. Alright, so you can see, if I scroll up here, you see alert, you see indicator, compare, alert, bar replay, right? Indicator, template, chart template, object use, and like. So the only one I'm dealing with here is just okay. This pin editor is for you to, maybe you have your own indicator you want to work on. Like I said in the previous video, we are actually working on an indicator in SAFOREX Academy that could be used later, will use publicly later on too. So if I click on this place, you can see it's telling me, giving me some elements, telling me where to buy. You can see all this buy something here. So this is you can see it's that SAFOREX smart money bot, right? So that is what pin bar does. You code your bot with at that place. Alright, so we're not teaching that for now. Alright, so on the daily time frame, you look at, like I say, you just click here and you can do the replay. So if I click on replay, so now it's telling me I want to move it. I can move it as far as, okay, because initially I should have drawn this earlier on, but I should have reduced my something. But anyway, so if I just click on this replay here, you see these scissors, I can just release it based on whatever you want to replay. Replay just meant for you to backtest your your strategy, right? So if I tap on it, it will take me back on everything I had the previous chart for me. So at this down part here, you are seeing play, you are seeing something like a box button. This is the speed of replay, and the time frame you are replaying on. So if you, this is skip by 2, I think 4 by 2 they like. So depending on what you want to do, so it's telling me that buy or sell that I want to do, right, based on what price it's currently here. So after I can say I want to analyze, possibly I want to do buy, or if I want to do buy or short now, for instance, right, now I can just see my put my sell button and just say okay, from here, so I want to assume that this area I want to sell from. All right, now that I've done it like this and I put my stop loss maybe somewhere here, okay, now if I click on the play button, you will see that the price is actually moving simultaneously. Now it has tapped me in, so I can move and watch how the trade is playing in my direction. So now it has hit my SL. So that's how you test your strategy building. Okay, but if you want to test strategy, you know what you're actually testing on. Maybe I'm testing break or structure. Now see market now takes me out before coming to my direction, and you'll be crying like what's really happening, right? So those are what you do in testing of trade. Like market is strata, right? Market is strata. So even if you want to test 5 minutes strategy, that even if what's it called, we are the fact that you want to test replay on lower time frame, and lower time frame Tradingview is not giving you the opportunity to replay on a free, okay, go and test it on daily time frame. Do your replay button on daily time frame, mark out structures on daily time frame, test the replay button. If the same way it replays on higher time frame, the same market structure, the same pin bar, that reaction pin bar or engulfing candle does on higher time frame, in the same reactions it will do in most cases on lower time frame. So you can use the daily time frame to test and master your strategy, so that once you see it on lower time frame, you know that this thing really has happened before, and it will definitely, for instance, this is fair value gap on higher time frame, it's still the same fair value gap on lower time frame. Other blocks, it will still do the same thing. If it go against it, then why does it go against it? Then there's another reference point that actually take market on in that line of predictions. All right, so basically I think I've explored the basics of what you need to know on this Tradingview. Just play along with the charts, just play along with it, and basically what you want to do, mark it out and play along with it. All right, just play along with it. Anything. But if you have any other questions, or anything you find difficult to use, any area you find difficult to use on the Tradingview, just send a DM or comment on the comment section down there. I will definitely respond to you. All right. Okay, so I think come to the end of this tutorial. You can like our videos, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe, and see you when I see you again.